morning, welcome back to the channel. I think when we last left off, we had some sorting to do. I was trying to sort through some paperwork, the big stack of inventory from the 5x5 storage unit I bought, as well as some other inventory I had upstairs on the table. Let's get to it. Here's the big bag of paperwork I gotta get through, decide what to recycle, what to keep. Here's the 4 totes of listable inventory from the 5x5 storage unit. We're going to lay these out here on the table. And lastly, here's the giant stack of inventory I pulled from the 5x5 unit that we're going to take inside, or we're going to separate it into categories. Perseverance, that's what we need today. So there it is. We got this giant stack of paperwork that we want to go through. We go through this for 2 reasons. One, because we want to get this we want to get this merchandise, not merchandise. We want to get these papers back to the owner. Number 2, as you can tell, it's early. The words aren't coming to me. The second reason we want to go through this is there may be some cash, there may be some gift cards in this that we gotta find. So we're gonna sift through this. We're gonna see what goes back to the owner and what we hold on to, and if there are any treasures in there. Hopefully we'll get to most of it recycled in the recycle bin here, and we'll have a small stack to take back to the owner that they will appreciate. So as you can see, the sorting process is going well. We're getting through it. I'm putting aside all the unopened mail, any certificates and awards, a couple photos, some IDs, that sort of thing. But there's not a lot. Most of it is recyclable, opened bills and that sort of thing. We put that all through the recycle. So let's continue. So that's the process. As you can see, we have a big tote full of recyclables, but we were able to find some photographs and some cards and some sentimental stuff, all the unopened mail, a couple certificates. This will all go back to them, so hopefully they appreciate this time spent sorting through all this for them. So there it is, a tote full of recyclables, and here's a more reasonable bag full of stuff to send back to them. This bag that was completely full is now just a handful of pictures and important documents to send back to them, so it makes it much easier for them to sort through, and hopefully they get some of the memories and stuff that they wanted. In terms of listable merchandise, there wasn't really anything. There was no gift cards. All I found were these two books. Probably add this to the children book lot. A couple nice books here that you can read to kids. So just a reminder, in addition to all that paperwork, I also have this Coach purse full of keepsakes. There was a wedding veil and kind of a sentimental box here that the children wrote on, and then this was a keepsake box with their first teeth and all that sort of thing. So we're going to get all that back to them as well. So with phase 1 of the sorting process done, I thought I'd give you guys a look at phase 2. We have it here. These totes, there's 1, 2, 3, and 1 up here of merchandise that I'm going to set out on this table and get ready for listing. We'll sort it by importance, what's of most value, and what I want to get online first versus what I might recycle or hold on to at a later date or bulk up with multiple items. So let's get to it. Alright, we got most of it spread out here on the table now. So now we gotta sort through it and decide what is worth listing, what is worth getting rid of, and what's worth holding on to list at a later date. Alright, I got it sorted a little bit better. Let me show you what we're working with here. This front row are the quick listers here. Brand new shaver, brand new moisturizing kit, a couple tarot cards, a brand new book here, another shaver, USB flash card. I might hold on to that. Now this is stuff that I have to do a little more research on. I don't know if these cards are missing. An empty game here. There's probably not a lot of value in that. Stack of books here. Obviously this is the big find, the Coach purse and wallet. So we'll have to figure out how much that is worth and get that on right away. These are brand new little art. Probably lot that up. Now this back row is probably less desirable. I'm not sure what I do with this. I might list it, might donate it. I don't know. We have all the phones here. COVID tests, we'll probably just keep that just in case we need them. This was a nice sewing kit with additional needles here, so we could list that. And then over here is more breakable stuff that I might just throw in a tote and decide what I want to do with it later. So that's what we're working with. They are these brand new steak knives. They are from the dollar store, so they don't have a lot of value, but they are brand new sealed. So I might throw those online. It's an easy to list, easy to ship item. And this pillow protector, we got to see if that's worth posting as well. A couple easy listing items. This front row here, we could easily get on in a day if we want to put some time and effort into it. Get it photographed, get it listed. And then this big Coach purse is where we'll make most of our money back. So that's what we're working with. We got it all sorted out here. There was a tote here. This is donatable stuff. The breast pump wasn't in there. This appears to be like a wedding pillow. Oh, I might send that back with them. It does have a little damage where the ring was probably. So yeah, we'll put that in the send back to them. Sentimental type of stuff. I'll probably donate this little squirrel and this coin purse. Well, we might hold on to this coin purse. And there was an ornament here and some dividers. This is all kind of organizational stuff over here. And cords and whatnot. A lot of stuff that doesn't have a lot of value. So we'll decide what to do with that at a later date. So we got our 4 totes here emptied. The valuable stuff here on the table, ready to go. Ready to make us some money. Let's do it. So I sorted a little more. I found this little Hello Kitty purse in that tote. Added that other little coin purse. That might make for a good lot. I think this might go to the laptop computer, so I gotta check if that's the charger or the... Yeah, that might be it. The power supply for the laptop, so we gotta check to see if that is. A couple pins that I can use, and up here I utilize those organizational totes to kind of put a few of the smalls in, separated them by different types, office supplies, makeup, batteries. Found this little keychain, you could make a little lot out of that, the little Acapulco keychain, a caliper, a little car. So you get enough of that stuff together, you can make these remotes, some of these are worth some decent money. This is a nice Sony remote, probably is desirable. And of course these phone chargers always do sell if you want to put some time into listing phone chargers. So there's value up there as well. But right here, as you can see, we have a nice front row ready to list. Just got to get that stuff photographed and listed. And then we'll have some more room on the table for sorting future treasures. So as you can see, we've got these sorting cubes all emptied out and ready for the next storage unit. I think that worked pretty good as a way to kind of sort inventory out, put them all in there and take them one cube at a time. So I might use that in the future. I still have these here. Good way to organize things. Keep things flowing through the system. I still have that last chore. So the last chore was the big one, was sorting through all that big stack of clothing. Before I get to that, I need to get some listings into my store. So I'm going to photograph 10 pair of athletic pants here. I have them ready to go and list 5 listings into each store, and then I'm going to tackle that big stack of clothing. So as you can see, I got them laid out here. Some tights, some athletic pants, some maternity pants, all different types of graphics, some solids. This one has Mickey or Minnie Mouse on it, actually. I think those are the LuLaRoes, where they had the Disney themed LuLaRoe pants. There were a few of those in there. I know those sell pretty well online. So I'm going to get these photographed and get them ready to be listed. So we got 5 items photographed. There's some interesting items in this lot. There's some Athleta pants, probably worth quite a bit of money. But there's also some cheaper kind of bread and butter type of items. Pajama pants, tights. There was a pair of maternity pants, which I'm not used to listing in the maternity section, but I know a lot of maternity clothes are quite expensive. So it'll be kind of a new venture for me. I'll get some of that stuff listed and learn a little bit about the top brands and that sort of thing. So always learning, that's what you got to do. So I got those 10 items photographed. Hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of this workflow, show you how the business is run. Got to get those listings up, 5 in each store, and then the work continues. The sorting process of that large stack of clothing is waiting for me in the garage. So let me get to work, and hopefully we can get to that today as well. Look at this, a little short I posted.
What's the name here? Daphnis. Daphnis is here. And Daphnis is
these cute. So I've been working on getting some listings posted this morning. Let me show you what I've been up to. You can see I've got some athletics pants listed into the big store. Under there's a few that have gone into the small store as well. So we got some fresh listings up on eBay. Here we got a stack of the rest of the athletic pants on the right, and on the left is all the denim that I pulled from the unit, that last 5x5 unit. So it's still serving up a lot of inventory. I've begun the sorting process in the garage. Let's go in there and let me show you a little bit more in detail. So we're here in the garage. Let me show you what we have going on. I separated all the kids' pants here into 3 lots, so that'll be 3 quick listings. I put the rest of the stuff, the short sleeve and the long sleeve, here in this box to deal with at a later date. And we have the infant and baby stuff here in this little tote also we can do something with. But this is the big chore that we have left to do today. Sort this big stack of inventory right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull these items here, find a new spot for them, maybe get them listed, and then we're going to work on sorting that big pile. Okay, hopefully you guys sat through all that. That was quite a bit of sorting, but let me show you what we got going on now. So if you look down here, you'll see I have 4 stacks. Let me get you a closer look. The left here, that's the kids stuff. There's a few select kids items. Kind of the nicer stuff that I pulled, a little snow jacket, Columbia jacket, Adidas jacket, Under Armour t-shirt, Nike t-shirt, Adidas, Puma, all the brand name stuff. North Face jacket, nice Oshkosh B'gosh hoodie, and let's see, Under Armour hoodie, and some Adidas pants. So all brand name stuff that will sell on its own. This is all the long sleeve stuff. These were all dresses and a couple negligee. And then this stack is a little mishmash, all short sleeve and tank tops. So we'll probably have to go through that again and sort that even more. But what we do now is we pull the dresses and the long sleeve and the kids stuff, and we can start listing that into the store. So that's the first phase of sorting. So just a reminder, I paid $110 for this unit, and I did find $60 in one of the bags. So I'm calling this a $50 unit. As you can see, there's probably 100 items here just sitting here. When you do the math, 100 times $10 profit, that's $1,000. So you can make quite a bit of money if you just do the work. So I just counted up the dresses. It looks like there's 17 dresses sitting here, and that's the smallest of the piles. So there's quite a bit of inventory. I'm going to get back to listing a little bit more. I think I'm going to work on what we have sitting in the photograph area. There's some kids stuff that I'm going to bulk up, and then I'm going to get going on those jeans and athletic pants. So that's the plan for today. Let's do it. So here's my first lot of kids pants. As you can see, there's quite a few pants there. One big lot will fit in an envelope, hopefully, or a flat rate box. And we'll get that listed at a reasonable price and get it moving on. Of course, I could list these clothing items, the kids items, individually and make a lot more money, but I think the sell-through rate improves when you bulk them up like this, and you'll move them on, make that profit faster, and get them out of your inventory system. I'm not really looking to focus on selling kids clothes, so I just want them sold as quick as possible at market value. There it is, lot number 2. Bulk them up, get them sold out the door. Another listing, ship in a flat rate envelope. Quick and easy. There it is, another lot of kids athletic pants and pajama pants, lounge pants. So when you're listing lots like this, you just have to make it the price low enough that the buyer will choose you over retail. You go to Walmart, you buy a pair of pajama pants for $14.99, or you can go shop on eBay and you can get 7 pairs for $19.99. It makes sense. You just have to make it make sense to the customer. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get these listed, photographed, listed up in the store, and hopefully sold right away. As you can see, I still have a big stack of women's athletic pants here, so we could do the same thing with those. So if I wanted to speed the process along a little bit, I could put those women's athletic pants on in bulk as well. I might go through them and make one lot just to speed this up a little bit. Obviously, we could see we have a lot of clothing to get through, so there's plenty of merchandise to get online. You don't have to be too greedy, put some deals out there and get it sold, get it moving. So I've been reselling probably 20 years on eBay now. The early days, they had the auctions, and the auctions were, they worked back then. You made a lot of money because there was less people online. As the markets become more saturated, everybody's selling clothing online. There's a lot more out there, so you have to try some different things. eBay kind of switched to, they had a push for free shipping, add free shipping to all your listings, and I kind of jumped on board with that. And they give you a little bit boost in the search results, but I don't know if that's the way to do it anymore these days. I'm still have free shipping on probably 95% of my listings, just because that's the method I adopted when they pushed it in. Now they're pushing promoted listings. They're trying to get a little bit of extra money from you to promote your listings, and I'm on board with that too. You know, I pay them whatever they suggest, you know, just to get those listings in front of the eyes that they need to get in front of in order to get them sold. But you know, I've tried every listing strategy over the last 20 years, auctions, fixed price listings, selling in bulk, starting at 99 cents, you know, a little bit of everything. So I think if you have the space, you know, still listing individually at the bottom of the market value is probably the best bet. If you have more desirable items, you can put them up there at the top of market value and wait for them to get that big money. But the key is to keep it moving. So that's what we're trying to do by bulking this stuff up. Just to get the stuff flowing through eBay, you know, get the right eyes on it and get it sold. So that's what we're working on today. So just to let you know what kind of market we're dealing with, 326 items listed when you search a lot of kids' athletic pants, and only 135 of those have sold in the last 90 days. So there's not a lot of desire. The market is a little bit saturated. You got to price it to move if you're going to be playing in that space of lotting up kids' clothing. So here's a look at the 3 kids lots, all online now. $10 each, so there's $30 back from the $50 investment. So I've been listing those kids' clothes in bulk, and I'm kind of in listing mode, so I thought I'd tackle some of these women's pants as well. There's a lot of tights. I'm going to bulk them all up as well. There's not a huge value in them. They're kind of the LuLaRoe. A lot of women sell these LuLaRoe tights as kind of a side job. So there's a lot of them out there on the market. There are some nicer ones that are kind of Disney themed with like Minnie Mouse and the Disney characters on them, but these are just kind of generic ones, so I'm going to bulk them up, a lot of 7 here. Let me show you. So there you can see I have 7 of them here, all ready to be photographed. I'm going to bulk those up and list them in one listing instead of doing them individually. So I grabbed a few books off that table upstairs and lotted up these pants, and I decided to do the shorts as well. 3 lots there. And 3 quick book listings. Actually, this is a video series right here, brand new. So we'll have to see how much that stuff's worth, get it listed. So I've had a pretty good listing day. I just finished up 3 bulk listings for women's items. I did the 3 kids items earlier. Got a big stack here to put away into my inventory system and some into my smaller store as well. Let me turn you around and give you a look at it. So there's the 3 women's lots ready to go into the inventory system. And here we have listings, 3 bulk listings of the kids stuff, as well as some individual listings. Some individual listings for the smaller store, and some sitting here ready for me to do when I get home. But I think I'm going to cut the video here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little look inside my eBay business and how I deal with cleaning out a storage unit and getting that items listed into my store. I'll give you some more details in another video, so hopefully you'll be back. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell if you want, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.